I'm Audrey Madison. I'm the head of marketing communications here at St. Luke's. And we're going to hear from Art Gianelli, our president, here in a few minutes. But first, I want to bring up our vice president of Ambulatory, Berth Aristar.
Thank you, Audrey. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for coming this afternoon. It is with great pleasure that we welcome you to our new ambulatory care center that has been very much in a long time in the coming. We are here at St. Luke's. The development of our ambulatory platform is an integral part of our transformation at Mount Sinai St. Luke's. And over the past year and a half, we've worked with many of you guys on the development of new programs, on recruiting additional physicians, and bringing on additional services to Mount Sinai St. Luke's. So I want to thank all of the departmental leadership, our hospital executives, some of our practice leadership that's here today. Special thanks to our system ambulatory leadership that has joined us this evening and also has helped, been a true partner and a supporter to Mount Sinai St. Luke's as we work to strategize and to really design some of the ambulatory services that we have here. This building, as many of you guys may know, what we're referring to, this entire south block of our campus, which constitutes 5 buildings, has now been coined as the new home for all of our ambulatory services and will be referred to as our new ambulatory care center. We have, to help socialize the new concept and the new name, we do have some nice goodies inside for all of you, so please help yourself and grab some of those. I will have the great honor of presenting our president and hospital executive, Mr. Art Gianelli, which will also help welcome you to the opening of our new center. And I look forward to working with you as we have new programs and our new services come online. Some of you that may have time and may have noticed some of our new centers. Our first center was a Center for Clinical Cardiovascular Care, which opened in February. That's on the 2nd floor of this building. We also have our new infusion suite that the design is pretty much almost complete, and we're waiting for our opening date. Our imaging center is in its last phase of construction. We have many exciting new projects that will be coming online throughout the remainder of this year and over the course of 2019. So I very much look forward to working with all of you and welcoming you to the new programs that we have to offer at Mount Sinai St. Luke's. So without further ado, Art.
All right, thank you. So thank you. So Berth really covered most of this, so there's just a few things that I want to add. Number one, we've taken a lot of time to really think about how to reconceptualize, reimagine this campus. And our approach to reimagining this campus is say, you know what, our inpatient services are on the north side of 114th Street, our outpatient services are here on the south side of 114th Street. So the effort has now been to really consolidate our outpatient services here, to expand the kinds of services that we offer. As Berth noted, we're going to be offering infusion here for the first time in the history of Mount Sinai St. Luke's. This is one example. And to really increase the quality of the services that we offer here as well, and to put really high quality services in well-appointed space. And I think we're being real smart with our dollars and real smart with what we're fixing up. So, and we can hear the ambulance beeping in the background. So, just a few things that we're working on that I think are important as Berth indicated. We built out our Center for Clinical Cardiovascular Care. We're finishing up our imaging center where we have top-of-the-line imaging equipment, and we'll have a beautiful waiting space and reception space to support it. We're building out our cardiac cath suite. We built a TAVR suite in our Arrhythmia Institute. We're building out a practice space for our Department of Surgery. We're building out practice space for our Department of Medicine. We're building out practice space for the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology and Dermatology and Urology, just as examples. We're building administrative space for a number of our departments, administrative space that didn't exist here previously. And I know it sounds trite to talk about this, but to make the building work, we're fixing up each and every one of the elevators that we have here. We're changing the signage so that we'll have modern contemporary wayfinding that will also allow you to interact with apps, and so you can find your location of your care electronically. We're installing a CT scanner in our emergency department again, which is appropriate for us being a level 2 trauma center, and will really terrifically impact patient flow. And these are just some of the changes that are going on. I really haven't even talked about the changes that are going to be going on the hospital side, on the north side of the campus. This is really important for the future of Mount Sinai St. Luke's, because the reality is that the future of Mount Sinai St. Luke's is tied inextricably to the growth of our ambulatory platform, to the growth of our indigenous practices, to the growth of our network in the community. We grow our network in the community and our practices here at Mount Sinai St. Luke's. There's no stop in Mount Sinai St. Luke's as a hospital, but that's a critical part of the part of the strategic plan. These investments that are being made through the proceeds from the sale of a number of buildings, grant money that we've received from the state of New York, and also $16 million of philanthropy that we're the proud and honored beneficiary of, are really making this whole program possible. We're really excited about that. It's really truly critical for our future, and we can see the light at the end of the tunnel for all of the work and all of the planning that's gone in, and all of the work that's going to continue over the next 1.5 to 2 years. I want to make special note of a few people that are here. Clearly we have a lot of representation from our clinical team and our administrative team here at Mount Sinai St. Luke's. It's important to recognize all of you for the ongoing support, for living through a lot of the construction that's occurring, and supporting the plan, the strategy as a whole. It really means a lot, and we're all in it together as we move through these next phases. And also, it's really wonderful to have Dr. Dreyer and Brian Smith here. I can't say enough about the support we get from the FDA, the support we get from Dr. Dreyer and Brian in particular. They're true colleagues and true partners, and they're here representing the leadership, the executive leadership of the Mount Sinai Health System. The executive leadership of the Mount Sinai Health System believes in this hospital, believes in the work that we're doing, believes in the growth of this facility, and believes in the role that we play, not only delivering care to folks that live on the Upper West Side and beyond, but also to folks that live in Westchester, in New Jersey, in Yonkers, and anywhere in Manhattan. We're increasingly becoming a destination hospital, and it's in no small measure as a result of the investments that we're making. So again, I want to thank Dr. Dreyer and Brian for coming. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank all of you for the feedback we've received about the lobby. It's really, I know it's a lobby, but on the other hand, it's really indicative of the work that's happening. And the feedback has been uniformly positive, and we're really thrilled that we've been able to make an investment that people feel really proud about. Because it starts to say, physical improvements allow people to say that, I'm really proud to be working at that facility. It helps them to do that. And it's really important to me that people feel proud to be working here each and every day. So with that, I don't know what the next part of the program is. I guess it's to come back inside to cut the ribbon. I want to thank everybody for coming and congratulate everybody, particularly Berth, also on this wonderful accomplishment. And there's a lot more to come. Thank you. These scissors never work. These work? You tested them?
Right.
Yeah.
Let me just. Thank you, Natasha. So, yep, you and Brian. Where's Guy?
Where's Guy?
Oh. I don't know.
And then you and
You want to sit in the middle?
You're matching to my shirt.
All right, so where am I? I'm in the middle?
Yes.
On the other side, right?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Match my shirt.
Yeah, perfect.
So Berth, you gotta.
Oh, I gotta help you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, all right.
Are we ready? Just gotta give us the word.
Let us know when.
All right, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, good work. I wasn't sure.
I know.
Bert, do you want to say anything? Sure.
All right, so everyone, let's join us inside. Thank you.
to be called the
Hey,
No, you missed that part of the speech. It's actually going to be called the Ambulatory Care Center.
I heard it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.